I'm gonna make him an offer he can't refuse.
This is Kimani David. I'm the Young Turks Community Ambassador, and this is the first ever episode of TYT Community, in which we have community members from all over the country, all over the world, come talk about important issues. Hi, everybody. Would you guys introduce yourselves?
Hi, I'm Jeff Waldorf, a TYT community member, obviously. I'm from Michigan, and that's it.
I'm Kevin Wayne, TYT community member from Florida.
Today we're going to be talking about the RNC, among other things, and the general issues with the Republican platform, how Republicans present themselves, and how that's not a winning strategy. Okay, so let's move on to the David Koch story, because I want to do that before we're done here.
Basically, this article says how David Koch supports gay marriage, pot legalization, and ending wars. And you shouldn't be surprised. Well, that's because David Koch is a libertarian. And the point that I really wanted to get into is really the fact that David Koch and the Koch brothers themselves, they're behind Mitt Romney not because of the social issues. They're in it to make money. That's all they care about. And so they're giving money to these causes, to Mitt Romney, and they're supporting the push on these social issues, but they don't care. They don't give a crap. Abortion, it doesn't matter. Gay marriage, they don't care. They want money.
So this article paints David Koch as this kind of libertarian guy who doesn't want to control people's lives, but I'm going to challenge him a little bit. Okay, you say all this stuff. You say that you believe in gay marriage, and you believe in a non-interventionist foreign policy. And you believe in drug decriminalization. If you believe in that, then why are you endorsing Mitt Romney?
Right.
Why is you throwing your money behind him? Because, like I said, going back to the issue of pending war with Iran, you look at how much money Sheldon Adelson has thrown behind Mitt Romney, there's definitely an end game to that, right? And now we're talking about David Koch and what he believes in. What he believes in doesn't matter to him. He can say that all he wants. I want to see that represented with where his money's going. If he really believes in that stuff, he should be backing Gary Johnson.
It's this whole problem with, people like David Koch and his brother throwing all this money behind Republicans. I think they made a huge push in supporting Scott Walker. They dumped millions of dollars, and Scott Walker isn't known for his, pro stance on gay marriage or anything like that. None of these Republicans believe in gay marriage, so you have to wonder why he's throwing all this money behind him, and it's because of this deregulation of Koch Industries and his energy policy. Mitt Romney's energy policy is nothing but a giveaway to coal, oil, and gas.
If he doesn't believe in any of this stuff that the article says that he believes in, because when you believe in something, right? When you take a stance, you need to back that stance 100%. You can't say you can, but basically what he's doing is he's betting on one racehorse and rooting for another.
In his rich person bubble, he doesn't, he probably doesn't know any gay people, and he doesn't really care. He's fine with it. It doesn't make him money.
Well, here's the sad thing, though. Like, his money would make Gary Johnson a serious presidential candidate.
Yeah.
His money would make John Huntsman a serious presidential candidate. And these conservatives I'm mentioning now, I mean, they have their problems, sure, but these are people that are actually true conservatives to the root meaning of the word and what the party was 15 years ago,
That's a sad point anyway, that you're saying that this person's money would make this person a candidate. The truth of that is so sad that it's ridiculous. I mean, we should be laughing at that at the same time we scorn it, but unless Wolfpack really does something, we've gone to a ridiculous level where money is running politics, and that really needs to change, because it's not just politics, it's just general news that the money is running.
Right, and how much has been spent on campaign finance so far? Over $500 million? between the two presidential candidates?
I don't have the numbers in front of me, but
I had read that the other day. I'll pull it.
Like that's a ridiculous amount of money. Imagine what they could do if they decided to throw that money against student loans and stuff like that.
Oh yeah,
absolutely.
I mean,
it's
it's crazy.
year.
I'm 40 years old and I still, pay on student loans. That's ridiculous. I mean, it just doesn't make sense. But I mean, and kids are going to be starting college next year, and you're still paying your own student loans. That's crazy.
I want to see a candidate for president that's going to get into office and just start spending money the way that we as citizens would spend money. You know what I mean? How much does the Iraq war cost? 1.3 trillion thus far.
The Iraq was a ridiculous amount like that. Yeah, and we'll be into billions with the Afghanistan.
Right. I think we're getting near 800 billion for the Afghanistan war and 1.3 trillion for the Iraq war. What?